This is the skull bone. The skull bone divided into two portions, the facial bone and the brain case bone. The facial bone set the boundaries for the nasal cavity, the oral cavity, and for the bony orbit. Whereas the brain case bone, or the other name, the neurocranium, usually surround and enclose the brain and the meninges. So from here to here, this is the facial bone, and from here to here, this is the brain case bone. For the facial bone, we have 10 paired bone found at the right side and the left side, and we have 2 bones that are unpaired. For the paired bone, the first one, we have the nasal bone, and usually forms the dorsal boundaries of the nasal cavity. Laterally, we have this bone here and we have this bone here, the maxilla, which is the largest bone of the facial bone or even the skull. And we have here a foramen, we call it the infraorbital foramen. Cranially, we have this bone here, which carries the incisor teeth, we call it the incisive bone. And you can see here, all these teeth are embedded at this bone. If we go to this area here, which is found in the rostromedial, this bone is the lacrimal bone. Here we have this bone here, which is the zygomatic bone. And the area from here to here is called the zygomatic arch, and usually is formed by 2 bones, the zygomatic bone, which is the facial bone, and the temporal bone, which is part from the brain case bone. If we go down here, we have this bone here, which is called the palatine bone. And you can see here there's several foramens, and this foramen is found in this bone, the palatine bone. Here we have the 4-sided bone, which is called the trigoid bone.